76ers game. What up, y'all? Hope you had a good weekend. Happy Sunday morning to you all, or afternoon or evening, wherever you may be. I'm in the building today, and I got some company. Same dudes that terrorized me when I was up north are here to be terrorized by me today. Ain't that right? I don't want to hear no crying now. So what I want to talk about was Doc Rivers, who I think is a horrible coach, man. Not so much that he's horrible, I just think he's not good. Jason Tatum, great player, disappears at the end of big ball games. What up, Big Lee and everybody else? KMV family. Harden, as everybody knows, disappears. I'm looking for one of them three to have a bad day in just about 45 minutes from now. Excuse me, I got to sneeze, you guys. I'm going to sneeze in one moment. Boss Claus, what up? Damn. Allergic to you dogs. All right, I'm sorry, I'm back. What they say? Bless you. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. About time for a haircut or a shave, huh? Or maybe I'll just look like James Harden in a few months. But yeah, man. I think Doc Rivers. I go a little too hard on Doc Rivers. I'm gonna keep it 100. He ain't that bad. It's just the fact that year after year, I see Doc with a bad rotation. I see Doc don't press his team. Like, he tells them some good things, but I don't feel like it's related to step your game up and let's win this game. He just keep it real and tell them, hey, you guys, you have to match their intensity. They're out rebounding us. Yeah, they're out rebounding, and you have to match intensity. But say it like you mean it and get in their ass, though. Like, press them, push them, pull them out the game if they're not doing what you expect them to do. And he just sits there, and then he walks like O.J. Simpson. He walks out there like he's frustrated. Dude, it's your fault. You let him get ran like that. And you have no game plan other than Embiid. You run a play for Embiid. You go down low to Embiid. You let Harden handle the ball a little too much and do his thing. But you're not letting Maxey get off. Maxey's getting off on his own. Maxey's taking over. Maxey's taking the ball. Maxey's going to the hoop. Maxey's shooting the three like, man, y'all get out the way. Y'all ain't doing that. That's why Maxey's so good, because he sees that his team is not performing. He sees when they need a big shot, and he just go do it. Like, he don't care. But anyway, Lakers went 2 points over, 211. Oh, man, yeah, you got to leave them unders alone. And, man, unders, look, when you talk about soccer, baseball, basketball, and football, the under has a smaller percentage of winning than the over, because sports are now made for excitement. Sports are entertainment now. So sports are made for scoring because people like scoring. People don't like boring. People like scoring. And so everything is made, what they say? Welcome. I don't know what that is. Somebody hacking me or what? Sports are made to score now. Even hockey, because I left hockey out. You're going to see a lot of offense. You're going to see a lot of calls that are in favor of scoring than not scoring. So, yeah, leave them unders alone, man. I'm not saying don't take no under. I'm not saying the under can't win, but low chance of winning. And then, like, I remember maybe 2 games ago, somebody said, man, take the overs on all the games. And then somebody else left a comment, I got the over on the Sixers and somebody else. Don't take the over on the Sixers in Boston game. That's the one series where you take the under. Because they don't score. Boston plays defense. Remember, I've been telling you guys, I don't think nobody plays defense but the Lakers, Boston, and Miami Heat. I don't think nobody else plays defense. That's just my opinion. I'm not a basketball expert like Keith Claus, but in my opinion, those are the only teams that's playing defense. And again, we're talking about a team that's Harden is on, controlling the rock, and Doc Rivers is coaching. They're not running like they probably can run, and Harden's not doing his thing like we know Harden can do in games that don't matter. So that's a good game to take the under. Then you got Tatum. Tatum can put up 30 and 40, but Tatum can go from 1 for 9 and 1 for 10 as well. And he could go 0 for 9 from beyond the arc. So that's a recipe for an under, not an over. But I'm just saying, now don't go taking the under today because of what I just said. But these are facts now. It's already known now because we're in Game 7. But anyway, what's up with you, Klaus? What's going on with you, man? How's Turkey treating you, man? By the way, I can't really see all them comments. You know, I'm on my cell phone today. Any plans to do more Spotify podcasts? No. I just, man, I hate to say it, and I get mad at myself sometimes. KP video note. Somebody fixing to get knocked out. Sixers accepted. Yeah, absolutely. Spotify, it just wasn't worth the time. And it's not a lot of time, but the little time that it takes to edit audio and then throw the audio on Spotify, it don't pay nothing, man. So, it's good for maybe people that's driving in their car or truck and they want to listen to a podcast. They can find the podcast and listen to it, which would help in popularity. But, it's not worth it for me, bro. Another day in paradise, getting ready for another Veterans Tournament of the Mediterranean Sea. All right, good luck. Fans were listening on the bus traveling from Bristol to London. Is that right? That's what's up, man. Shout out to my fans shout out to my viewers from other countries. Happy Mother's Day to all the women in your families and Earth. God bless. Today's Mother's Day. You know I ain't got no girl. You know I ain't got no mother if I don't know when Mother's Day is. So I'm going to have to hit up all the females in my family because they all mothers. I just woke up though, so that's my excuse for not calling my daughters, even though I didn't know it was Mother's Day. Damn, kid. It's like Father's Day. Nobody remembers Father's Day. Like, I talk to girls and family members, and they forget it's Father's Day or forget I'm a father, right? And then all the homies call me. I usually have about 7 or 8 different homies call me every year and be like, man, this is how we get done on Father's Day. Like, men really complain about Father's Day behind the scene. Like, men really be in their feelings and feel rejected when Father's Day come around. I think that's a fact that women are don't know too much about, right? Shout out to all the moms on their job. Shout out to all the moms on their job. I second that. Shout out to all the ladies that have kids today. Like I said, I'm going to have to make some phone calls when I get off here. Boston wins, Phillies doesn't. Let the be done by Young. Man, I can't see, man. Let me go get my glasses, man. Austin, Texas, what up? I see Austin, Texas. All right, let's see. It's going to be Sixers versus Lakers, like when Iverson was balling. I really think it's going to be Boston. In fact, I know it's going to be Boston. It's going to be the Boston Celtics. And I don't know if the Lakers can beat Denver. I'm optimistic. I hope we can. I see a lot of weaknesses in Denver. And I like the way the Lakers been playing, especially at home. But I think Boston goes to the finals. You saw game 6 and you on Sixers? Right. Right. Exactly. Michael Jeffries, what up, breadwinner? Lakers, Celtics for sure. Okay, what's up? What's up, homeboy? Defense always wins at this point in a series. Boston with the win. That's another fact of the past. KP Video News, what up? The NBA wants Celtics versus Lakers for the record and the money. Who was I telling that? I was telling somebody that. Oh, I was telling my homeboy Peanut that about shit. I haven't talked to Peanut in probably over a week. I was telling the homie the same thing, KP. Salute, Kev Father's Day. All you get in this big piece of chicken. Right. If refs have anything to do with it, it will be Lakers Celtics. Refs don't have to do anything in these two series. Compton girl, long time no see. Thought you disappeared. Thought you moved to Hawthorne or something. Denver is going to be a problem for your beloved Fakers. I mean, they should be a problem for anybody because, again, them and Milwaukee appear to be the best two teams in basketball. However, as you know from playing in the NBA, some teams that look good ain't really good as you think or thought. And you know for a fact, the team with the most momentum is usually the team with the most success going into the playoffs. Who might that be, Keith? Keep it 100. Who might that be? Who might be the hottest team going into the playoffs? Who might be the hottest team in the playoffs combined with the end of the regular season? And who's undefeated at home and who has arguably or unarguably the greatest player in the league? So we'll see, man. We'll see. You know, like I say, Murray's a great player. Joker, to me, is one of the best, period, in the league right now. And Porter Jr. can shoot. I don't like the defense at all. I don't like the defense at all, period. I think Murray goes away for portions of games. I think Denver has a problem scoring when Murray's on the bench and Jokic is on the bench. So I see that being a problem. I see Denver going through some scoring droughts like my beloved Lakers do at times. But good thing about the Lakers, after they give up 9 or 10 straight, they usually come back and get that back. Denver, on the other hand, will struggle. I'm going to tell you something about Murray. Murray is the type of individual, from all that I've seen from Murray over his professional career and college, Murray gets himself in tough games to where at the end of a lot of games, the bigger games, it's going to come down to the wire, meaning it's not going to be a 7-point, 8-point win. It's going to be a struggle in the last couple minutes of the ball game. Watch what I tell you. Hopefully the Lakers come out on the better end of that. Murray soft enough. He has no stamina. Absolutely no stamina. He's always tired. Between him and LeBron, them two dudes, man, are always tired. Somebody gonna have to hold them two dudes up. But I give it to LeBron. He admits to being tired the last couple games, but he goes out there and play, and he's not having his hand on his knees and pulling on his jersey like Murray does. So edge goes to the Lakers and LeBron. Mr. KP News, I'm not a mommy, but thank you. No, you a mommy. You just don't have no kids. You know, a lot of guys out there would like to, you know, be breastfed and, you know, and depend on you to do things for them and cut them and hold them. You a mommy. I know you got some little sugar babies out there. Russell and Lonnie Walker gonna handle Murray. Let's see, Russell, nah. Lonnie Walker, for 75% of the time that he's in the game, yeah. Kendall Johnson, what up, homie? Man, happy Mother's Day to your girl, man. Salute. If y'all have kids. All ladies can and should be mommies. Yeah, right. They are, especially those in their late 40s, early 40s, late 40s, early 50s. The older they get, they got a youngster on deck. They just in the cut. Believe me, they got a youngster somewhere. Every young man, when he was young, done bumped an older woman at least once, right? And he didn't have to do no bumping because she liked him. See, women know what they want, and they can get what they want a lot easier than a man. Unless you're a hell of a player. If you're a hell of a player, you can just about get whatever you want to. But women, it's so simple for them. So yeah, they gonna have them some sugar babies somewhere. Or if these dogs don't quit crying behind me. Y'all must be Sixer fans back there. Y'all cheering for Harden or what? Kevin McCree, what up? How's it going, man? Nice name, by the way. Referee Rob Barroso in that fight last night. I didn't even see it. He said trash. I didn't even see the fight. I seen some of the pre-fights. Put them outside. Can't put them outside in no apartment, man. Shit, they run away. They could go out on the balcony, though. Man, yesterday I asked y'all a question, man. What's going on YouTube? Nobody told me nothing. Asked y'all if Cartoon had any good stories. Nobody told me nothing. The Lakers gonna tag team Murray with their backcourt, period. Ham got a plan for Murray. It's AD that has to step up and change the game completely. I talked about that last night. At this point, I was gonna say we, but I'm gonna say me. At this point, I'm gonna leave AD alone. AD has proven to me over the last two series that it don't matter what AD do. If he goes down inside and gets 40, we happy, right? If he stays outside the paint and get 23, we still happy. So it don't even matter. Like AD is just a 20-something points waiting to happen. Even when he don't show up, his defense shows up. I mean, ain't nobody got more blocks than this guy, man. We talking about Wilt Chamberlain and a lot of those guys. This guy is getting 7 blocks a game, dog. So we can't keep putting it on AD when you got, like you said, you got Darvin Ham. Okay, you got a coach, in your opinion. They talking about Russell, which I can't give Russell that much credit. You got the GOAT, LeBron James. You got Lonnie Walker's on fire with his 14, 15 points, or 11. But he brings great energy on offense and defense. So we can't put it all on AD no more. I can't put it all on AD no more. AD is sufficient whether he's in the paint or out the paint. As long as he don't have no under 20-point game, we good. AD's good. Like, he's not out for no scoring title. He's not out for no MVP. He's just out to fake concussions and ankle injuries and knee injuries and back injuries and stuff like that. Shoulder injuries, elbow injuries, wrist injuries. His finger hurt. His big toe got stepped on. You know, that's AD. That's AD, right? My man said the GOAT is in my picture. Is it? Matt, what do you think of Ja Morant flashing a pistol again? Again? I mean, I don't have no opinion on that foolishness, man. I can't believe that. People been putting everything on LeBron for 20 years. AD can handle a couple of years. I think LeBron been putting that on himself. We don't call AD the GOAT. We call LeBron the GOAT. We don't compare AD to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. We compare LeBron to them dudes, right? AD wasn't switching teams after team to go play with a big 2 or 3 like LeBron. So that's the difference. LeBron left Cleveland, who gave him a chance, and the city of Cleveland loved him. Ohio loved him. He goes to Miami, breaks their heart, and goes to Miami to play with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. You know, had meetings with them, went on yachts with them, dinners and stuff like that. So, again, you had that issue. Then he wins a championship or 2 in Miami, goes back to Cleveland, gets a championship because he came home. They expected that. Then he chooses to go to the Lakers that everybody hates right in this era, in the Kobe era. Everybody hates the Lakers. So that's why it's been so much pressure on LeBron, as opposed to AD, who's always hurt. Now, that's the issue with AD, is his health. But, come on, man. I mean, we can't put it all on AD as far as going into the middle anymore. That's why I said I'm not doing it no more, because you have a coach that can call plays and set the offense. You have the GOAT, who participates in carrying the offense. You got a couple of guards who handle the ball. And defensively, I mean, go back and look at the last series. Defensively, once teams make their adjustments, they keep AD out the paint. Remember when I was talking bad about Darvin Ham a series ago, and I was saying how when AD go down the middle, you got 2 and 3 dudes in the paint sticking AD. That's not AD's fault. At that point, you have to put the ball up like they do for Joker, for alley-oop. You got to run, homie. You got to run and get down the court so AD can score in transition. And then you got to have an open dude that can knock down a shot. If you got 2 or 3 dudes in the paint keeping AD out the paint, you have somebody open. So you have to have ball movement on offense. You got to be able to swing that ball around like 26 or 27 other teams in the league. You got a man in the corner here, a man in the corner here. You got 2 men up top. Somebody's open. Pass the ball. Pass the ball faster, and you can get it to the second open man. You have 2 choices. So that ain't AD's fault. Yeah, we need AD to do his part. We need AD to score. We need AD to block shot. We can't put all that on AD. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's open, move the ball. You got ball stoppers. Nobody talks about that. You got ball stoppers on the Lakers. Schroeder gets stuck holding the ball. Russell gets stuck holding the ball. LeBron forever gets stuck holding the ball. That's why they can't hit the open man. That's why when AD is double and triple team down low, we're not passing the ball to the open man. We should be able to have Reeves open. Even Keith Kloss agrees with me. You got to have Reeves open or Russell open. You know, those are 2 good viable options. Then Schroeder or Vanderbilt, Walker. See, Walker don't really be open, but Walker brings so much spunk to the game that Walker will get open. Walker will take a shot if he's not open. Then you got Hachimura. He can get open, but you can't really count on Hachimura. But he can shoot. He can hit that mid-range. He can knock that down. So I'm telling you, you have viable options. You have alternatives to pass that ball to and make shots. It's not AD's fault. So now we got to talk about coaching and other players on the court. What do you think the starting lineup should be? I don't have a problem with the starting lineup. Again, last game when I gave Darvin Ham props, I thought he did a great job at rotating the role players. You know, those players that weren't stepping up, those players that weren't doing their thing. I feel like he did a great job at pulling their ass out the game and throwing another bum up in there to replace them. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling them bums because they weren't really playing their best game. But I like each one as individuals. But I think they have to step up and score some points or pass the ball. And again, Russell needs to move his feet when he don't have the ball. Offensive and defensively, Russell just stands there and watch rebounds. He doesn't make no effort to go get the rebound, no effort to get back on transitional defense, or get down court for the cherry pick, like some of the GOATs in the league do. So, Lakers deep, but so Nuggets. I don't think the Nuggets are deep. I disagree. I totally disagree. I do not think the Nuggets are deep. I think the Nuggets are 4 deep. I ain't hating. I just don't think the Nuggets are deep. I think the Lakers bench is much deeper than the Nuggets, and I think they'll show that. I think the Lakers bench will outscore the Nuggets bench, and I think the Nuggets will get in trouble when Murray and or Joker's not on the court. Nuggets don't play no defense, bro. Anyway, as far as my end, UT football, 49er, Cowboys, Bulls, Spurs, Rockets for life, baby. Tobias Harris needs to show up for Philly. Yeah, Tobias Harris. I mentioned him. I didn't go into detail. If Tobias Harris shows up, that helps, right? But again, the Lakers lack a knockdown shooter. Denver has 3 of them. And I don't know if you want to add KCP to that. I think it stops there, though. Lakers don't have no knockdown shooters, but got about 11 dudes that can shoot from 3. Every now and then, right? Marlon Guest, what up, man? Hey, Murray is a special dude. 2020 Western Finals, Lakers are a different team. Denver almost that same team with few pieces. I think Denver going to be the Lakers of 7. It's going to be a good series, I tell you that. And what makes it so good, not only as a Laker fan, but the fact that everybody thinks Denver's unbeatable. I mean, we haven't had an unbeatable team since the Golden State era, man. I don't know. Lakers need some knockdown shooters. Yeah, I've been saying that. Remember I used to say the Lakers need a white boy? We had Caruso. So sometime. Now we got Reeves, undrafted. Good player, decent player. Man, yeah, good looking out, Marlon Guest. Appreciate you, homeboy. Denver isn't unbeatable. The Suns had no bench, so they got exposed. Well, who exposed them? I thought I exposed them before the season ended, but okay, if the Suns exposed them, all right, that's cool. That just tells me the Suns or people, fans that watch that series are just a little behind, just a little bit late. I thought Denver been exposed, but all right, we'll see. I mean, they still winning, but I think, like you said, they are exposed. So, Doc Rivers going to blow a lead again? I wouldn't doubt that. He probably blows some other things, too. Russell is going to force things if he's struggling. I just don't like Russell. So, Russell has to be coached. He has to be managed. And let me rephrase that, because I liked the fact the Lakers went back and got Russell. I like the fact that Russell came out putting up 20 a night, cool stroke from 3 and handling the ball. I say I don't like Russell because his game has changed. I mean, you could just look at his statistics and tell his game has changed from when the Lakers went back and got him to now. Russell is real timid. He's real timid, and he's slowing the ball down on offense when he needs to be running. You know, I think the Lakers get in trouble, and Darvin Ham knows this, so this ain't no attack on Ham. Just actually giving Ham props. Ham knows, because he said this in at least 2 or 3 interviews, the Lakers are best when they run it. I don't understand why the Laker players don't know that. Y'all better when you run. Run. When you run, you go on them long streaks of 9, 10, 11 points straight. Run, get out in transition. Nobody can mess with y'all in transition. You're talking about an 80, a LeBron James, a Russell, a Vanderbilt, a Walker, a Reeves, Hachimura. You're talking about dudes that can get to the rack and score. You just throw the ball up for AD. You could do the same with LeBron. You could throw the ball up, dish it to him, or just give it to him at the rim for a layup. The Lakers do not like to get out and run. I don't understand that. I think when you're watching Stephen A. Smith and these announcers, that's a good statement, Klaus. I think these announcers and the players themselves getting these dudes on the Lakers' head, and they start thinking we're old, we're slow, we don't have no shooters. I think the Lakers buy into that. Whereas you have fans and a coach that knows their strength is to get out and run. So I think they need to do that a lot more. Who is that? Marlon Guess again? Or is that late? That's late, I think. Welcome back, TMC Lifestyle. What up, what up? Yeah, man, I'm excited about this Laker team. I'm just hoping we don't get let down. I'm hoping we don't get let down. I think if we get to the finals, I think it's a lock for us. If we get to the finals, I think it's a lock. I think the Sixers would give us a harder time because of Embiid and his supporting players, Maxey. But Boston won't be easy either. So we in for some good basketball, man. The next 2 weeks is going to be some real good basketball for NBA fans. Kev, have you heard of the comedian Bubba Dub? Every Laker fan should check him out. Yeah. I've been up on Bubba Dub. Been up on him before he had all these subscribers he got now. AD will miss game 1 due to injury. Lakers versus Sixers in finals. Tatum folds in big games. He does fold in big games. And I'm glad people are recognizing that, because we just giving out too much props to players, man, based on what the media has told them. Miami Heat versus Lakers, Jimmy Butler will outrun LeBron in 6. I believe that. I believe that. Jimmy Butler brings a lot more energy. He's in great physical shape. His lungs are great. His hustle is great. His determination, his will to get to the baskets, get putbacks against big men. Absolutely. I agree with that. I'm not saying Miami will beat the Lakers, but I do agree Jimmy Butler will outplay LeBron in a head-to-head matchup. Whoever did that from the beginning of the season to now with all the trades, etc., they did an amazing job for the Lakers organization. Rob Pelinka did that, man. Pelinka did that. I wish I could say I slept with Jeannie Buss one night and told her what to do, but that's not reality. What do you think about the justice? I'm not up on it. Somebody just mentioned he flashed the gun again. I didn't know about it, so I can't speak on it. I just think it's ignorant of him, but hey, man, I mean, these dudes get millions, man. Who am I to tell them what they can and cannot do, whether it helps or hurts their career? Bubble rematch, Heat versus Lakers. That'd be nice. We know who won. But, yeah, man, I know the game's about to start pretty soon. I'll try and stick to my word and give a live after the game, because I got to bash somebody. It's just in me right now to bash somebody that gets eliminated. And I'm glad it won't be no Lakers. I'm glad the Lakers got past Golden State. Put Bubba Lopez, just became hip to him. TMC Lifestyle, good looking out. Yeah, man, I've been up on old boy for a minute. I don't watch him like I used to because it's the same old run, same old spiel. Not only is it the same spiel all the time, it's the same shit I be thinking. So when I'm looking at Bubba, I'm like, he's saying the same shit I be saying to myself and on the phone to the homies and on here on these lives. It just sounds so much better coming from him, right? Like he make it so good, like he makes it into like a skit and he's more known. So it's a lot better coming from Bubba. But he just speaks the real. All the shit he's saying is just real mixed with a few jokes, but he's just telling the real, man. He deserved to get the views that he gets and make a name for himself bashing the Lakers. But you could tell he loved the Lakers. He's not bashing them because he's a Laker hater. He's bashing them because he loves. Oh, Bubba Lope. Oh, my bad. Bubba Lope, you just getting hip to Bubba Lope. All right. Yeah, Bubba Lope been around for decades. Bubba Lope's brother is one of the founders of the Rolling 60s. Bubba Lope's been telling the same old jokes for 20 years. I can tell you what Bubba Lope gonna say before he say it. No, Bubba Lope's all right. I don't know why this thing keeps showing me Marlon Guest. What up, Kevmac? Right? Bubba Lope and Bubba Dub. They should have a bagging contest. They probably both about the same size. They should do comedy together, man. They should go at one another. Kev, much love, homie. K-Bar 1400. Good looking out, man. Man, leave the homie alone. Oh, man, that's so funny, man. That's funny as hell. I'm starting to think these dogs is mixed with pigeon, man. They sound like pigeons when they trying to mate. Like, nigga. Oh, that's her sleeping. Doc Rivers about to be unemployed. Look, man, when Stephen A. Smith start calling for Randall's job on the Knicks, I'm surprised he ain't called for Doc Rivers' job with the Sixers. Yeah, you need to holler a job, homie. I don't know why you waiting so long. Where the women at? I ain't seen none of the KM. I don't know, man. I'm on a drought, man. I ain't had no woman in a while. I ain't had no company in a while, man. Shit, I gotta go back to the Asian spot, man, and get me a full body rub. Kev, what's up with another top 10 series? We've been waiting. You got a lot of new videos since then. I think about that all the time, and I don't know, man. The NBA won't connect us. Man, you gotta go through some of your connections, homie. I don't know why they wouldn't hook Ja up with you. Maybe they think you'll be a bad influence, but you definitely could talk to that cat. Then again, they probably see you on YouTube beefing with civilians, beefing with dudes from the streets. They probably like, nah, that ain't a good look. Keep Claus going at it with dudes on YouTube. We don't want Ja to get hooked up with Keith, man. Might look like a bad move to the NBA, man, but I know you could talk to him. I know you could have some good things to say to dude and share your experiences with him. I think it would be a good thing, man. Plus, you'll get a check, and then you might have your first donation to kevmacvideos. So, yeah, man, let me see if I can hook that up. Let me call some of my NBA connect. You know, I know a few ex-NBA players that used to smoke crack. So I might could call a crackhead NBA, ex-NBA player, and maybe they can hook you up, man. Keith. You probably know a few crackheads in the league too, man. You got to find a way to weasel your way up in there, man. Let me see if I could reach out some of these dudes and talk to their agents, man. Their agents probably don't even talk to them no more. They probably done called their agents so much asking for money for crack that the agents don't even answer the call no more, right? Klaus and I just troll. We don't beef. I just like making fun of local bottom lip. Got you. Job making my Grizzly look. Leave Big Stan alone. League still behind him in the first. Inside news. The Raiders going to sign Tom Brady last minute in August for hardly no money. Then with the Super Bowl in Vegas in 2024, let the games begin. Suns fired their coach. Thoughts? You know what? I seen, when I signed off yesterday, I seen a comment or two saying that dude got fired on the Suns. I didn't see nothing on TV. I ain't seen no TV. I ain't read nothing on the phone. I think it's unfair. I don't think dude was a bad coach. I think dude, part of his disaster was them having Chris Paul on the squad. I think they had a lot of. I think Aiden and Cam. I don't think they could bring it no more like they did when they was balling a year or two ago. I think they just didn't have the players that can perform at a high level, at a championship level. I don't think it was the coach's fault. I think he was a decent coach. I mean, all the times I watched Phoenix play, which is a lot, I ain't had nothing bad to say about the coach. I may not have had a lot of good to say about Monty Williams. Is that his name? But I think he was one of the probably top 5 coaches in the league. Top 5 or 6 coaches in the league. I think he's another victim of racism and unjust blame. I don't think they should have fired dude. Now, hopefully he gets a good job somewhere, man. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to keep that to myself. But maybe the Clippers could use him. Clippers could probably use Monty. You feel me? He could probably help that organization. And I think dude's name was Vinny Del Negro. Was Vinny Del Negro the Clippers coach before Doc Rivers came? But yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough as a coach, man, when your ownership expects more out of your team, man. They got to blame somebody. They're not going to blame themselves for going to get a Chris Paul. You feel me? He said the Clippers need to stay healthy. All right, shit. I mean, sometimes you can win. Like, AD was out. LeBron was out. The Lakers still balling, right? If you know you got a Chris Paul that gets hurt every year of his NBA career, maybe you need some load management for a guy like him. And you can avoid some of those weak-ass injuries. Yeah, they should get rid of load management, but not for Chris Paul. Like, Chris Paul's the type of guy, I'm going to treat him like a pitcher. Like, I'm going to take Chris Paul out the game. You go on and sit on the bench. Matter of fact, go back to the hotel, get iced down, get ready for our game in 3 days, Chris. Now, you did enough for the night. Go on to the hotel, man. Because Chris Paul is bound to get hurt. And I'm starting to wonder if his injuries are fake now. Because Chris Paul, your heart, I don't think your heart is there. Now I'm starting to question your heart. You know what I'm saying? You cannot trust Chris Paul in postseason ever. Like, what's up with that dude, man? Good guy for commercials. You know, I mean, he can sell some State Farm insurance real well. I don't know if he has State Farm for his health. He needs to ask State Farm to start a health insurance and get him healthy out there getting hurt like he's Cliff Paul. Yeah, right. Cliff Paul can ball better than Chris Paul when it comes to longevity. Yeah, State Farm ain't working for Chris, right? I do think some of it's psychological injuries. I think his heart is injured. I think his heart is broken. Crazy because Dame Lillard is never going to win a championship in Portland, period. He's going to be Chris Paul in the future. You know what? You might be right, but I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to tell you this. I mentioned it at least twice. I was watching a Portland game, and Dame Lillard couldn't get no assists. Dame Lillard, same with Kawhi Leonard. Couldn't get no assists one game. And I said that Dame wants out of Portland now. So what you said, I agree with. However, after seeing Dame look disappointed in his Portland teammates in a game toward the end of this year, before he starts sitting out, I think Dame is going to readjust his thinking. I think Dame is going to try to go somewhere to a much better team or better organization, and Dame Lillard may get a ring if he leaves Portland. I don't feel sorry for Dame. I like Dame. Dame is exciting. Dame's a good player, exciting. I like him on and off the court. And I like your sister. Shout out to your sister, Dame. I like your sister. I mean, she looks like Dame, you know what I'm saying? But she's a nice piece of work. Like she's good art. Um, but you know, all that aside, right? No shots, no shots like that would be allowed on kevmacvideos, unless it's me shooting a shot. Since we talking basketball, I can shoot a three every now and I can shoot a free throw here or there. But I don't feel sorry for Dame, because when Dame got in the league, and you could go back and look, because Twitter don't delete shit. I told Dame over and over Dame wasn't going to win in Port. I told Dame, come on to LA, man. Come on to the Lakers. Bring your ass to LA. Now he's getting older, and he's more injury prone. Dame, I try to warn you, man. I know I'm nobody. I know I don't know sports. I know I'm nothing to you and nothing to any NBA player. I tried to give you some good advice, man. And we can see it on your face now. You're not happy. I mean, you may have some things going on at home. You may be upset your rap career ain't all of that. I don't know what's going on with you, but we can see it on your face. You're not happy, bro. You're not happy. You like Back after losing a parlay on the last game, last team, bottom of the ninth inning, or the last second of the fourth quarter. You looking like me when I'm leaving the casino broke, pockets turned inside out, nothing but lint. That's what your facial expressions look like right now. Absolutely getting a bag. All of them getting a bag. Ain't no question. You know, money don't make everybody happy. You know, remember, let's not have a short memory. Dame was confused as to what to do in his last contract. Remember that? There's a lot of talk about if Dame should stay in the league, what Dame should do. Yeah, I think Dame with LeBron, it's all right. I think Dame with AD is awesome. You know what's crazy though? I think don't crucify me for this. I think Chris Paul with AD, Dame with AD. I think a lot of them good guards with AD is a good fix. Westbrook, if he was younger, because AD makes the game so much easier for a guard like a Dame Lillard or Chris Paul. But we be yelling and screaming that Chris Paul and AD ain't playing tonight, so that wouldn't be a good fixture. But I'm going to go, man. It's game time, y'all. Speaking of Dame, it's game time. I'm out of here, y'all. Salute, man. Thanks for the super chats. Dame, LeBron, AD guaranteed ring. LeBron might not be in the league in 2 years, man. He's been hinting about how tired he is. He's been hinting that he's old. I mean, they got tape of LeBron in the Warriors series talking about he's too old for this. He can't do this shit no more, man. In the All-Star game, he said he got, what'd he say? I don't want to misquote him. I think he said he had 2 more years. He might have said more than that, but yeah, LeBron, man, 2 years max, 2 years. It's a wrap for LeBron, man. I'm out, y'all. Y'all take it easy, man. Good luck on whoever you pulling for on tonight's game. I'll be back to bash Doc Rivers and James Harden. Or I'll be back to bash Jason Tatum. Let's see. Take it easy, y'all. I got Boston winning tonight. Peace.